Hi guys, and welcome to another Oktoberfest beer review. As you might be able to hear outside, it's absolutely pissing it down. It's gone a little bit, well, it's got a lot cooler than it has been, and yeah, this is the first day. What date are we on actually? It is the 17th today. And yeah, hopefully this is the first day of no more heat, no more sun. I've got my Bavarian snake with me for this review because warum nicht? And yeah, got another Oktoberfest beer, and I have to apologise if I keep looking in that direction. Being the fact that it's now the 17th, the Rainbow project from Siren has been released. And I'm on Honest Brew right now. I was originally going to buy it from Beer Merchants, but it was like 3 minutes after 12 that I went onto their website. I mean, I've tweeted them and that sort of thing, and yeah, they don't seem to be stocking it yet. Or they might have just completely run out of stock. So yeah, I'm anxious to see if this works or not, because I missed out on the box last year. And looking through the beers that they're doing this year, between the British breweries and the New Zealand breweries, I didn't want to miss out. And for the price, it's fantastic. So yeah, you'll obviously have seen by now if I did manage to get hold of the Rainbow Project box, because I'm doing an Oktoberfest review, then a Rainbow review, Oktoberfest review, Rainbow review. Well, that's if it goes to plan anyway. But yeah, got Helmut, my Bavarian snake, with me today, and yeah, we're both gonna be enjoying, well, I am, he's not, I'm gonna be enjoying, hopefully, Löwenbräu's Oktoberfest beer, which like the Paulaner, comes in both can and bottle form. And yes, I just did not want to do a review of the bottle when I've done a review of the can, because after drinking the bottle, like my suspicions would expect, it tasted, it looked, it smelled, it felt exactly the same. So just going to be doing a bottle. And yeah, Löwenbräu. Not the biggest fan of this brewery, it has to be said. The Helles is pretty okay. I tried their Doppelbock last year. Can't remember if I re-uploaded it on this channel. Wasn't really impressed. But I've already had a couple of these now, and it's not been bad, so I thought I would do a review. So, he says as the camera falls. Most would argue it's really not the weather for Oktoberfest beers, but I don't care. This is my weather, and if you've been a long time subscriber, you'll have heard me whining and whinging about heat and summer for, ever since I really started doing these brew reviews. But anyway, let's get the beer poured into the glass. And yeah, went to shops earlier, and I've got a couple more beers for me to review today. Included another Oktoberfest beer, even though I don't really need them, because I'm recording this on the 17th and I've got beers uploaded up until like the first week of October, so I don't need to record any new beer reviews, but I am anyway. So yeah, beer in a glass, and that is a nice crystal clear golden lager. It's got that like crisp feel about it. Nice amounts of carbonation, not too much, not too laid back. It's like I've pressed add to cart and it's just still on the adding circle. Yeah, I imagine massive traffic for this Siren project. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Siren. I'm here to talk about Löwenbräu's Oktoberfest beer. And yeah, beer poured with about 1 finger's worth of a nice fluffy white head with some nice big bubbles on the top. And yeah, looks good, looks like a crisp solid lager. So let's give it a sniff. It's like a fruity, malty combination. Not fruity as in like pale ale, IPA, or any other style of beer, but like just a generic fruitiness. Teetering more on the like lemon, lime, that sort of thing. There's a slight gingery honey character as well. actually that like tangy, lemony vibe is coming through quite a lot. But then you've got those like dank, like slightly savoury, earthy malts as well, which sort of balances it off nicely. Yeah, slightly grassy, slight hint of resin in there as well. It's a little bit more vibrant than some other beers of this style, but it's not like completely out there. It's not like what I would imagine an American interpretation of an Oktoberfest beer would be, which you might find hops. I don't know. I've yet to try one of the many American brewed Oktoberfest beers. I don't know if they'd even be, imported here. Because, of course, we've got pretty much nearly every brewery in Germany, or a good majority of them, doing their own Oktoberfest beers. But, yeah, it smells good. It's that biscuity zestiness that I'm really liking the most. Anyway, let's see if it's as good as it tastes. Cheers. Cheers. No, you're not having any. It's got a relatively light body to it, but a sense of crispness. And that carbonation comes through nicely, so it doesn't feel too flat, doesn't feel too watery on the palate. But at the same time, straight away you take one sip of this and you'll probably find yourself taking really big glugs of it because it's just so drinkable and so light and so crisp. Not really picking up too much of that zestiness on the palate. It is more of like a malty concoction. Slightly sweeter than like a regular Helles beer in like a cakey, bready dessert sort of sense. But it's not as malty as some of the other Oktoberfest beers that I've had. Especially when it comes to like the Märzen style. I find them really like nice, toffee, caramelly, that sort of thing. You're not getting that there, but you've got that slight cakey sweetness as well. But yeah, it's a relatively inoffensive beer. Very easily drinkable. Perfect for its occasion. It's built for purpose. It's not going to blow you away. If you're visiting Germany and this is on tap, you'll sink these down. Seriously, you don't have to go to Oktoberfest to enjoy these beers. And in fact, I've not been to Oktoberfest yet in about 5 years, on and off being here in Germany. I don't really aspire to, actually, because even like some of the German drinkers that I talk to, they've always said to me, "Oh, it's not worth going there. You spend so much money, you wait for ages for crowds, even though from reports tickets are down quite a lot because of a combination of the whole terrorist stuff and the fact that you can't take backpacks to Oktoberfest now, or something like that. So it's not as popular this year in terms of bookings. And yeah, you can go to pretty much every city has their own little festival or little carnival, that sort of thing, which is like a really scaled down Oktoberfest. The one here in the city is really good. Spital do a little craft tent, which is good because they get beers from Beretta there. Yeah, I'd rather go to that, the Dult, than go to Oktoberfest. Maybe I'd like to experience it once, but I don't really need to, be charged, stupid money for a lager at the end of the day. But this, back on point, this is actually a really nice solid effort. And another one that I think is relatively easy to get hold of back in the UK and in America. I mean, it's an AB InBev owned brewery, so they've got good distribution anyway. And yeah, if you want to try a good example of an Oktoberfest beer, then definitely give Löwenbräu's Oktoberfestbier a go. I mean, they've got a nice curvy blonde girl on the front holding beer. What more could you ask for? And yeah, it's definitely, you know, a lot better than some of the other stuff that I've tried from these guys. But that being said, even at their worst, they're probably a lot better than most breweries, and even some German breweries. But anyway, Löwenbräu's, God, I think he's had a bit too much to drink. Has he been going behind my back? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if I'll bring this for the next beer review. It's pretty damn stupid. I'm pretty damn stupid, and yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, check out my Oktoberfest 2016 playlist down below. Just adjusting my snake. Check out Löwenbräu as well. And yeah, if you've tried this beer, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me for what will hopefully be a much more concise and informed beer review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you all later.